It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, Herbert. His first throw is an interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80.
Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, Milrow. That one is pumped. Horton has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He's got it near the 10. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
65 6.
Across the goal line, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey Brock, hey QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Pitch out to Harris. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Man in motion here. Here's Herbert. That's incomplete on second down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Tyree Stevenson has it.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pistol now for Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
18-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Past the 60.
Now it's Milrow. That's brought in by Miller. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here. Start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action now for Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
A 3rd down on with Harris. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
It's Walker on the option. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Down. Ready.
Will Rupp from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Start with a give to Harris. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Secures this at the 17. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
They go play action here. It's Milrow. And this one is launched downfield. Wide open, downfield. Got it! All the way. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Chargers, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. And that means third down coming up.
I say to you all the time, Kate, to get a quarterback in a rhythm, completions. Well, this is the opposite of rhythm. There is none because we have not had a completion yet.
Running behind center with Harris. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
J.K. Scott on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Brings it in at the 12. He dodged the tackle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
here we go. Hey.
Here's Walker running right. And he finds 6 big yards there after taking it back inside. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That'll be caught by Miller. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready? 60 Eagles, Viking 18. Go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
1st down throw here from Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
On the draw, it's Walker. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get it. Let go.
They're going play action. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks blowing them out now, 34-zip. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Chargers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert now. Has him on the quick hitter. Looks through and breaks away. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. Stettin had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Harris gets it on the counter. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down, Los Angeles.
1st and 10 from the 41. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 46.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Walker on first down. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Vikings.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They give now to Najee. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This is Harris on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Going back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They give up the gut to Walker. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. To the left, he's got Royal. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for us Seahawks. First down.
Toss play, this is Walker. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Tossing right to the short side. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
No gain on the
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On third down, Walker. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. By man, he's in the clear. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Staying on the ground with Harris. And all it can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Again, 2. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. Short pass caught by his tight end. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. He fields it cleanly. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
No, no, go!
Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down back at the 15-yard
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Another carry for him. The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Get it.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set.
Herbert on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main on defense.
Go.
Herbert now off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw if he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Set.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And finally in this 4th quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
6, ready.
to the well again. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's
Okay,
a gain
ready?
of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
And off to Walker from the gun. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing now, Herbert. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
A gain of 30.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Set.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And put everything he's got behind it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready, set.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. Put.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead.
Chargers 3. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 18 on play.
They give to Harris from the gun. This goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 was a 1st down.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Down. Panther 60. Panthers.
2nd down. Walker's going to get it again. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready?
Running with Walker again. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Trying again, Walker. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely